Okay, welcome to the part 2 of the video we solved earlier, of the video we uploaded earlier. Now we were asked to evaluate this without using table. Note, without using table. So don't go and use a 4-figure table or the logarithm table. If you use that, you may not get the mark for this question according to what your examiner is expecting. So just learn to simplify this. I'm going to be solving this question in 2 ways. So whichever way you're comfortable with, you go with it. Provided is correct, provided your speed is okay compared to what the question the exam you're taking. So I'm going to be solving it in 2 forms. Whichever form you're okay with, you can go with it. So let's look at this question. We have log 27 to base 3 plus 2 log 9 to base 3 minus 3 minus log 243 to base 3. So I'm going to solve it this first form. I'm going to solve it in this first form first. Now this is the same thing as having log 27 to base 3 plus, now this will go over to this side. We now have log 9 raised to power 2 to base 3 minus log minus log 243 to base 3 to base 3. Then we have that. Now don't forget that 9 squared is 81, so we are going to just use that. Now let's apply the law of logarithm here. So we have log 27, okay, let's write that down first, to base 3 plus log 81 to base 3 minus log 243 to base 3. So, and this will now be log 27 times 81 to base 3 to base 3 to base 3 minus, okay, let me bring that, log 243 to base 3. Now this will now be log 27 times 81. If you multiply that, you have 2187 to base 3. Now I'm going to use divided by this. According to the law of logarithm, this is minus here, so divide by 243. Now if you divide that 243 divide by 2187 divided by 243, that will give us 9. So that will be log 9 to base 3. And log 9 to base 3 is the same as having log 3 raised to power 2, which is for 9 to base 3, which will now be equals to, so we'll bring out these 2 outside to, since it's power of the log, so we'll bring out these 2 outside to multiply the log. So log 3 to base 3, and that will give us 2. Remember, 3 to base 3 is 1, so times 1. So everything at the end of the day becomes 2, because 2 times 1 is 2. So we have that. So that is the answer to that question. So we are going to look at how to solve it in another form, using another method to solve this. So we have the same question. Alternatively, we can solve it this way. So let's look at another way of solving it. Now I'm going to split this. This will now be log, that will now be log 3 raised to power 2 power 3, because 3 raised to power 3 is 27 to base 3 plus that will now be 2 log 3 raised to power 2, which is 9 to base 3 minus, we have log, now 247 to base 3. That 247 is the same thing as say 3 raised to power 5. 3 raised to power 5 is 243 to base 3. So we have that. Now I'm going to take this over to this place. So we have that. So if I return this down here, I'm going to be having, okay, I can bring it out. So let me not return it there. I can bring this out. So we now have, remember the powers of the log, we are using it to multiply the log. So I'm bringing this out. So that will be 3 log 3 to base 3 plus 2 times, remember I'm using this to multiply, times 2 into log 3 to base 3 minus 5 log 3 to base 3. So we are bringing out all the powers out. So if you do that, at the end of the day we have 3 times 1, 3 times 1, because this is 1, plus 4, because this is 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, then times 1 minus, then this is 5 times 5 times 1, because the same, the log is the same, the base is the same. So by the time we are done with that, we have this times this, we have 3 plus 4 times 1 is 4 minus 5 times 1 is 5. So we work that out. 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 5. So at the end of the whole thing, you have 7 minus 5 to give us 2, which is the same thing with what we had in the first method. So whichever way you want to use, you can still solve this question and still have the same answer. So we are going to see you in the next video where we will continue this series. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like our videos, follow us on Facebook, and share this video, because you may not know the student that will need this. Both the undergraduate student and even the secondary school student, especially those for WAEC, those for JAM and NECO, they will need this. So share it, share this video, and God bless you as you do that.